The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own. It may not be the opinions of the network, their group, their organizations they may be involved with.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. And if you want cup power fill, they call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, friends. We did it. Another week, a whole other week. We did it, friends. Like, we did it. Woo, woo. We did it. We did it. Yay. It's spring. The weather is beautiful. I got to see my grandbaby on the weekend. I got snuzzles and love, and it was great. I'm very thankful. Very, 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 very thankful. It's spring. Like, it was so warm yesterday in Toronto. It's blessed. Of course, the nicest days, and I've left the biggest spring cleaning and housework to the nicest days. Of course, that's always the way, right? Always the way it goes. So it is what it is. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, it has been a whirlwind of a couple weeks. This time thing is the fuck does time go, man? What is happening? It just happened so fast. Yeah. Good morning, my beautiful friend. Hello, Maria. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh, blessed to have you here this morning. So thankful. Man, the world is like, and I'm at so much peace internally. It's pretty amazing. I am realizing as of lately how cluttered I've made my life. This like art train thing. I told people often, as part of my healing journey after the seizures, my neurons were firing different, and anytime that thoughts would pop in, that I shouldn't be there, those thoughts that didn't serve me, that didn't serve my highest self, when those thoughts came in, I'd be like, not today, Frank. And I'd go off and I'd start a new art project. And while that worked very well for dealing with some mental health issues, and not even so much mental health. I'm so sick of saying mental health issues. It's life. Like, shit happened. I processed it. That's what happened. Some people process different. Some people process longer. Some people have things going on in their nervous systems and in their lives that cause us to have different reactions. And we're all at different spaces in our lives. So it was great to process through those emotions and work through those emotions, and like that not today, that frame of mind that, you know, when those dark clouds start rolling in, you're like, nope, this is my ship, I'm the sailor, and no, I'm setting my sail to a different course. Those thoughts are not going to dictate me and my actions. And it made for an amazing creative process. It allowed me to learn and grow and hone in on skills and different skills and try new projects. But man, it made chaos in my life. So I have been working for the past year on cleaning that chaos out. Just getting rid of all of that and letting it go and just stepping into me and an organized me. And yeah, when you're organized, when your life is organized, it's a lot easier to have your thoughts organized. So after my excursion to Vancouver Island, a little whirlwind that was. When I came back, I had given up my apartment. I put stuff in storage. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to hit the ground running. And obviously, we know what happened. That happened, and the pandemic happened, and all kinds of things happened. And so there's been all kinds of like revamping and figuring it all out again. And so it's been awesome. But as I lean into these larger art projects, I got to sell the clutter. I got to get rid of the clutter. I got to clear out so that I can receive more. So I'm super excited about that. Also realized I've been in hibernation mode far too long. I need to get out. Good morning. I'm so glad you could join me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to my mellow rambles, because that's what I do, a ramble. But it is what it is, right? Yeah. Just clearing out stuff that I no longer need. And it comes with that creative gene, right? You start clearing out stuff, and I'm like organizing. I'm like, oh, I can make this. Oh, I can put this with this. Oh, I can make this. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could. And you really got to just stay. Hello. You really have to just stay on track. And it's like, no, you're not creating. You're organizing. But when you come from such a creative brain, it's difficult. Good morning, King. Good morning. Yeah, it's you. I have creative thoughts. Literally, it's just like constant. And I want to make things. I've learned things. I've gone through things. I've faced those demons. I've done the dance, and I stand on the other side. And my artwork can be a pretty good example of that, of standing on that other side, of having that haha moments. And I really want to share that. I really want to share that with the world. But I call them little bits and shits. They're not, but little bits and shits. And it turns out that little bits and shits are a pain in the tuchus to ship. So, and then we go back to that organization thing. Do you have a desire to sell art? Do you have a desire to inspire? I'm looking for a creative partner. I'm looking for someone I can hammer out ideas with. someone that I can process some of these thoughts with, and they're like, man, great idea. But no, I need that. I do. I need that in my life. So I'm, let's get back to it. I want to get to a space. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm been a little scattered. I'm looking at relocating again. And this nomad lifestyle is fun, but it certainly comes with its challenges as well. So I'm leaning into that. But good morning. Good morning, Joe. So happy to see your face. I'm so glad that you made it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So I've been rambling about how unorganized I am. You want to see what happens when I can get organized? Bam! So this is my travel case, which I'm not sure if you made it to the expo with me. You got to see it. I have kind of put it back together a little better. And once I figure out how to keep my zippers in the proper spots. See, this isn't very easy to do on camera. But that's okay, because that's what I do. I figure it the fuck out. So, have my case here. Super excited to say that I took a bus home for Easter, and I took my case with me, and everything survived through the whole carriage in the bottom of the bus. So I was super excited about that. So, and then this. Good morning! Thank you so much for joining, beautiful. I have my teacups. So, and my canna saucers and teacups. So I'll have that all in there. And then, two. So I have a board. And then another board in here. So it's super nice being organized somewhat. But yeah, so I am a little more travel bound. It's great when I can have all of my wares again, because it's the little things that I've accumulated along the way. My mother calls me a hoarder of really neat things, but I see little things and I'm like, oh, I could, and then so coming west, I think that's a question. And I think I might actually have an answer. I might be. Yeah, looking to come out for the glass show. But I'm not 100%, so we'll see. But yeah. You never know. You never know. Yeah. Super excited. I'm coming for that patch in the backyard. Actually, maybe the deck. The deck's got the view, right? Like, so I don't know. I saw your crazy storm yesterday. That was pretty wild, blowing in. That was pretty wild. Again, the weather. It's gorgeous. I slept with all the windows open last night. And it was awesome that I did that on garbage night, but whatever. It is what it is. So it's just, I trust you will find the perfect next option to travel to. I trust that as well, my beautiful friend. I love your positivity, Maria. I love your language. I love it. Good morning, Grisel. Oh, I'm so blessed to have such amazing people here this morning. Thank you, loves. Our first April shower feels like winter went on forever, right? It went by so fast, but so not fast. So again, this time thing, like it's where does the time go, man? Like, man, the weekend I spent with my grandson, I chased him. That's all I did. I just ran behind him because he's running now. He's talking and running, and man, he's magical. Man, to see life through the eyes of a child, that's therapy right there. Not to have to deal with the little one all the time. I'm not sure if that's therapy. But to be able to come back and just see. It was awesome. He's like a little me. He's running in the backyard and he just stops and he looks at the trees. You're just like, oh, my heart. My heart. Wow is right. And often we as adults, as meat sacks, caught up in this rat race, we lose sight of that. We lose sight of the magic. And experiencing it through the eyes of a child is a great reminder. A great reminder that we really need to lean into that magic that we have. To not forget that we have that magic within us, that we are amazing manifestors. We are amazing creators. We have the light within us that we can do what we want. We can create that version of us, that reality, that timeline that we want. Yeah. We can do it. All right. Let's do a card pull. Let's see what the Starseed Oracle deck has for us today. Huh? Big picture thinking. Not sure if I can get it here for both screens. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet. Take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future. Here to birth a new age and a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you've been called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions that we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? I know I'm not the only one that heard that and was like, shit, damn. I should be drinking my mug this way. It says, thumbs up. I gotta get to the bottom of the cup more so you can see. My son used to always joke and say the mugs aren't big enough unless it covers my mom's face when she takes a sip, and he wasn't wrong. I've been doing some energy work recently, and I've had some pretty magical things happen lately. I used to deal with a lot of tension, a lot of stress. I held a lot of tension and stress in my diaphragm, solar plex area. I actually used to teach people how to breathe. I mean, I still do, but I used to teach people how to breathe. Because with this, meditation, taking a deep breath, leaning in, breath work, the whole, first, we don't know how to breathe. And we're not taught how to fully breathe. And most of us suffer from, especially in the cannabis community, because we smoke and we cough. But so many of us suffer from tight muscles, tight diaphragms, tight solar plex area. And I literally would teach people how to take a deep breath and to push into this and to, that made my tummy growl, to really feel our breath and to really relax those muscles and to push into that area and to take a deep breath just to come back and to be able to actually fully take that deep breath and get in. And I met a wonderful lady on Clubhouse. Lisa Roney is her name, and she does energy work. And I was deeply called to book an appointment. And there's all kinds of stuff online. Book appointments, call me, take my session, take my course, book this, book that for $9.99. You can all change your life, make your world. Yeah, fuck, I get it. And it's everything comes from sales based, and people seem so desperate, and it's just, yeah. And often we need guidance in life. Often we need someone to say, yeah, great idea, great plan. Sometimes we need people to just help us digest things. I often say, people call it venting, but it's not necessarily venting, especially if you're in a relationship, a partnership, a relationship, a friendship, and something like that someone else is doing keeps annoying you. That's not them, sweetie. That's you. That's an issue with you. So having someone that you can bounce that back off of and be like, hey, what is it within me that is bringing this back up? And really coming to that place. I don't know how to wear this rant mellow. Wow, geez, just ramble on, lady. Like, I don't even know where I'm going with this one. We're just rambling, legit rambling. It came from a card to now rambles. Revolutionary aromatherapy joined. Good morning, beautiful friend. How are you? Thank you for joining. You just caught me in mid ramble here. Energy work. There's so many people online. There's so many things. There's so many, and not every medicine works for everyone. The stuff that works for me isn't going to work for you. The stuff that works for you isn't going to work. The stuff that works for Tammy isn't going to work for everyone. Although she's got some aromatherapy magic, and I'm pretty sure she can figure out stuff to work for everyone. But anyhow, let's not get sidetracked, Mel. Every medicine works differently for different people. We all have different circumstances, life. We all have different things. And really listening to your intuition, feeling to what you're called to what really, really resonates with you. And magically out of the blue, this stranger that I had never met somehow had such a connection. I felt this vibe and this connection. And when I connected with Lisa, I wasn't wrong. I followed that intuition. I followed that connection, and it was amazing. Yeah, she is, she's magic is what she is. She was able to touch base with my spirit team and talk to my spirit team and bring some messages. And there's so much woo woo and so much hokey pokey and so much, going on, especially right now, and so many scams and so many that, it's really, it's difficult to navigate, and it's difficult to find the language that isn't going to, upset or offend someone or make someone think you're batshit crazy. But regardless, so I had a session with Lisa, and I didn't divulge information. She didn't ask for information, but I didn't divulge any information. And she instantly connected with my spirit team, and she came back and she said, your spirit, your ancestors, your family doesn't speak English, do they? I said, no, half of them. No, they certainly don't. And she kind of giggled and she said, you just have to give me a moment because your team is really excited. And I have a large team with me. Again, part of this Mellow army. So she says, you just have to bear with me because your team is very excited. And good morning. Well, thank you so much to my wonderful friends who are joining. I love you all. Thank you. Good morning. And so she connected with my team, and she said, you have a large spirit team, and they're very excited. They're yelling at me, but in a very passionate, compassionate, excited, loving way. And well, if you know me, then you know. She instantly said that, first of all, your team wants to know why you carry the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. And I instantly just wept on video chat with this stranger, this woman I'd never met. And I don't know. But I did. I felt it. I felt this weight and this. I constantly need to be doing more, and I need to be. And when I connected with Lisa and she connected with my spirit team, she instantly went straight to that solar plex area, straight to that diaphragm. And I'm not talking about blocked chakras. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, she came forward and she said, we talk about generational trauma and its energies. Our soul doesn't have a body. Our soul, our body doesn't have a soul. Our soul has a body, right? And we just reincarnate this energy. And she said, but we're not talking about ancestral trauma. We're talking like, or generational trauma. We're talking like century old trauma. And I was like, and this, I'm feeling this denseness, and collectively we took a breath, and I released that. So whenever you have an energy, whenever you have something that build up, that it's just there and you know it's there, a good visualization is releasing that back to your ancestors, back to your spirit team, to address that you feel that, you acknowledge that, and you release it. It's time to let it go. And so I took a large breath. And like I was blowing a pinwheel, I blew all of that back out. And when I work with my shamanic sisters, I work with a visualization of giving it back to our ancestors, of standing around the fire and giving that back to our ancestors and asking them to burn that in the fire, that the message has been received, that we've heard it, that we've seen it, and that it's time to now release it. And like magic, my diaphragm, my solar plexus, for the first time, and I don't know how long, I could take a real deep breath. I could breathe in. And holy shit, did that change my world, friends? That changed my world. It opened my eyes. It dove me right back in to the shamanistic ways and nature to heal and our bodies to heal. And I've been studying. We don't have to hold it any longer. It's not ours to hold. It was ours to learn from, and it's ours to release back. And I'm moving some energies as I'm saying this. My stomach's just like, and Miss Canafish, if you're still here, I am so excited because I'm saving the last tiny bit of your beautiful apple jam for my toast this morning. I'm super excited for it. It just, there is magic all around us, and I know that through these platforms I haven't been as open as I have been with what's been going on in my life. But holy shit, friends, we have the magic. It's so yummy. That jam is divine, like mind-blowingly divine jam. All I can say is this nomad is showing up this year to go apple picking with you and Millie, because I'm going to help you make some of that jam. Yeah. Oh, friends. Magic in the apples, magic in the friends that we keep, magic in this earth, magic in this meat sack. There's magic all around us. And if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling lost, it's so easy to feel like we have no purpose, no direction. We don't know what's going on. Why am I here? The world can be like, meh, and lean into this. And the easiest way to do that is breathing. Breathing in that breath, breathing in that life. Following what is true, following what is ours, getting rid of those outdated beliefs. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what the neighbors are going to think? Who cares what your grandparents are going to think? I mean, care, but don't care. Be you in the best light and the best authority and the best you that you can be in. Yeah. And as that card said, it's time. It's time for me to step into that role, to step into that light. I traveled this country and another country for the love of the plant, but it wasn't the plant. It was the people. It was the passion. It was the stories. It was the sick people that made themselves well. It was the compassion. It was the amazing products. It was working on sovereign land and embracing the magic that comes from that. And I'm not going to lie, my heart was broken. I broke my cup. I let it happen. But I broke my cup. Shit changed so fast. And so many people got so caught up in looking better than and being better than and having more than, and we so got away from the connection. Plant medicines are what opened my eyes. Plant medicines are what helped me heal. Plant medicines are what allowed me to step into the role that I'm stepping into, and stepping into this heart space and this energy and this love. And greed and clout and judgment. There's one thing I learned in the cannabis space and working in plant medicines and in the cannabis space is that people are fucked up. We're all up. Our cups break all the time. Good morning, beautiful friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad you could. I'm so glad you could join. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, it's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to think that we need to be more, we need to be better, we have to. And we need to just be. Authentically be. And we need to treat others how we want to be treated. We need to be the change that we want to see in this world. Humanity is lost. We don't have a mental health crisis. I'm so sick of hearing that. We have a societal crisis. I'm literally hoping these teacups can really make some waves and shake some shit up. Because we all need to see that we all break. And just because I can add glitter and magic and glitter and sparklies, and I speak in metaphors, that's how I work. I can add gold leafing. I can add pretty. I can add all kinds of stuff to up the worth of my cup. But if my cup is fucking broken, my cup is broken. If there's holes in it, it's leaking. It doesn't. Yeah. Society is cracking. I've been saying this for years, though. It all needs to come to the surface so that it can heal. It's like that festering wound, right? And once that all comes to that surface, all that disgusting nastiness, but we can see it, like, and this is the thing. When there's a wound, if our plant has a disease, we don't shame the plant. We don't shame the wound. We don't point fingers. We don't outcast that from society. We grow weed. Most of the people in this room, in this live, in this video, watching now, connecting, have grown a plant. And if that plant is struggling, we don't shame it. We don't stand in the corner and go, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just don't get it. I'm trying everything. No. We're like, oh, okay. Something's not right. Something's not working properly here. What can we do to make this better? Is there an infestation? Is there a pest? Is there some way that I can help support and make this plant better? And that's what we need to do. That's where we need to get back to. We also need to respect Mother Cannabis and love her and put so much love and passion back into the plant that has given us abilities to heal and walk in this truth and walk in this line. And we need to put the greed and the clout and the judgment and all of that aside and stand together. One meat suit to another. I've been arguing people lately. Like-minded. We need like-minded. No, we need common goals. The common goal is to spread love. Love your shitty moments. Love your broken bits. Love your circumstances. Love your situation. Love one another. And as I say all of this, I am guilty of all of it myself. You know why? I'm a meat sack. I'm a programmable meat sack that chases chemicals. It's what a human is. It's what we do. Which means we make mistakes. We screw up. We hurt other people. We fall flat on our faces. We all do it. And maybe just because you do it more gracefully than someone else doesn't mean you're better than them. It doesn't mean I'm better. It doesn't mean anyone's better. It means we all do. We all fall. We all crack. We all break. We don't break. Our cups break. We don't break. Our cups break. And we have the ability to put those cups back together. And I should have kept a cup out so I can at least have a... But our cups break. When we put those cups back together, we realize we don't need all the pieces. Some of those are outdated beliefs. Other people's expectations, other people's beliefs. We didn't need all that. Humpty Dumpty society. Yeah. There's so many broken eggshells, man. So many broken cups. So many broken cups. And it's funny because there's people that see their cups broken and they want to fix them. They just don't know how. And then there's so many people with broken cups that are running around saying that their cups are empty and they need to fill them. That's kind of where the whole teacup thing came from. The bitch, your cup is broken. It's a myth of pouring from an empty cup. You can't pour from a broken cup. You can't fill a broken cup. Your cup is broken. I was that bitch. Damn, man, I've broke my own cup. Literally smashed my own cups. It happens. But we can put them back together and they can look spectacular. And these cracks, it's a tattoo, so they're dark. But those cracks are there to let the light shine in. They let our light shine out. They let the light shine in. It's just what they do. So embrace your broken bits. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad to have you here. Yeah, I'm on a rant about broken cups and broken bits. I firmly believe as humans, meat sacks, we need to fall on our face. It humbles us. It opens our eyes. In the very ground you stand on, that foundation you built for years and years, or that foundation that your family built for you, and you stand on it and you're like, shit, doesn't serve me. This was all on their expectations. When the ground falls out from underneath you and you go, whoa. Happens to every one of us, man. Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. My podcast here, I'm supposed to be like just talking and like doing commercials, and I just rambled the entire time. So much love, friends. Love your bits. Love your broken bits. I love every single one of you that came in today. I love every single one of you that could stay. I love every one of you for teaching me lessons, for teaching me love, teaching me value, teaching me appreciation. To everyone that's hurt me, I appreciate you. Queen has the best news. Did you hear the great news? I'm officially a homeowner. Let's celebrate. See, we have to celebrate the wins and other people's wins. You're such a breath of fresh air, Jill. Much love. I thank you. I love you. I thank you. Oh, from homeless to homeowner in 20 years. I love it. My house is full of depressed people. Shake that tree, baby. Shake it. Be the change you want to see. Raise the vibrations. And I'm sorry, I'm not sharing comments. I'm looking at two different screens. I'm trying. I'm trying. It still doesn't seem real. I am so excited. This is amazing. I can't wait to come and visit. This little nomad lady here is off for travels and rambles and yeah, new houses, new adventures. Yay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. See, that is so great. I'm so glad you came in. I'm so glad we got to end on this note and just be like, yes. Because that's an effing win, especially in today's world, society, market. Like, high five, lady. High five. Yeah, that's huge. That is huge. So I am looking. I've got tons of rooms for tents, and mom's got a trailer I can use whenever. Yeah. All right, noted, because I'm looking to expand on this next adventure here. I'm also looking at I need to sell my stuff. I have literally collected and gathered, and I need to liquidate and get rid of some stuff. So let's do it. I am how do you say? Lack of better words. I'm back, bitches. Yeah, I'm it's time. It's time. I come from a place of love. I make mistakes. I screw up. I do things not perfect. I'm never perfect. But I do come from a place of love. I do come from an open heart, and I really tried to show that. I really tried to spread love until it drips over everyone and everything. But I was still lacking. I was still lacking in here in myself. And therefore I allowed shit to hurt my feelings. I'm human. Of course I allowed it to hurt my feelings. Of course. Of course. There's some really shitty people that pretend to be amazing people. And I see people's trauma. I feel your empathy. I see your light. Even in your darkest shadows, I see your light. And some view that as a weakness that I allow. And maybe in past it was. Maybe I did. But the lessons that I've learned, yeah, fuck, it hurt. It hurts. Yeah. But I realized that was more of a reflection on me, that I needed to dig deeper within me, that I needed to continue to be me. Because despite my feelings being hurt, despite feeling used and feeling taken advantage of, and despite feeling like it was not energy, equal energy exchanges, stepping back from all of that, oh man, I made changes. I shone my light. I connected dots. I made changes. And that's all that matters. The feelings aside, I made connections. This is proof. This is right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am full of love. My heart is so full. I am going to be starting the IWK 710 daily sesh, not daily sesh, the Wednesday daily sesh, in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be doing that at 7 p.m. on the Knock Network. And again, I am learning. I took on too much. I started pages and Facebooks and this and that and do this and do that. And I listened to people and now I don't know how to maintain it all. I just, bleh. Have a great day, darling. Have a great day. I hope you had a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful day and had a great morning. Okay. IWK. Is it wrong? Oh, geez, Kim, I'm sorry. I don't even know what that means. See? So, all right. I'm going to be more organized, work on better links. I do have a link tree in my Instagram. Nice. I do have a link tree in my Instagram. It does have a little bit more organization of where my stuff is. I'm trying to figure out how to connect it all to Facebook, and then my Facebook and my Facebook pages and I'm good with technology. It doesn't mean I like it. It doesn't mean I can organize. Vulnerability is one of my superpowers. Do you know what's not a superpower? Organizing. I literally tell people when I go to places and they're like, oh my God, I love your art. It's so amazing. Do you have a business card? And I'm like, no, I'm an artist, not an organizer. They're at home on the counter, but I know right where they are. So, yes, I see the world in maybe different ways. And I'm going to share that. I'm learning how to get organized better. It's an organized chaos. Artistic people are never organized. It's an organized chaos, but it works, right? All is handmade just popped in to say that. And it's so true. I love that meme that they have currently. And they're like, look, I got this container. I think it's a sound you can use on Instagram or whatever. But they're like, look, I got this container so that I can organize everything, blah, blah, blah. And then they throw it in their pile. They're like, there, it helped. Yeah, I can organize other people's shit, just not my own. Okay, well, like, get to Toronto now. I need help. I love you. Oh, please, 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 someone. I need help. I need to organize everything in 2 days. But I need to organize it to a point where it's functionable and workable. And now that I'm changing and bringing in this art therapy and bringing in different things, I got to change it and revamp it all again. So anyhow, all right. I am going to jump off. Again, so much love. I am so blessed to have each and every one of you here with me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to mellow out. If you have any questions, pop into my link tree. There's a full link. You can sign up to be a guest on my podcast. We can do an interview. I'm doing consultations. I'm doing cards, perspectives, you name it. And working on trying to bang out this art therapy project. So, yay! Much love, friends. I will see you soon.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow. And if you want cup hour fill, they call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
They call me Mellow Yellow.